Congratulations and welcome back. Give me an idea, kind of what the emotion is right now after kind of a long journey to get to this point.
Yeah, it's been a real long journey, man. Got to the UFC super quick in my career. Was 2 and done. It's been emotional, man. It's crazy. Had a good ride with Glory, and now back in the UFC. So super excited. It's just been a crazy week. I've been jacked up all week. Been jacked up all day. Haven't got much sleep. It's really starting to settle in. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped.
Along these 8 years or so, as you were, getting back, was there ever a point in time where you thought it's just not going to happen for me? I picked the wrong dream.
No, that never crossed my mind, man. I'm a grinder. I go get what's mine, and I show up and work hard. And even in 2018, I had back-to-back arm breaks in my arm. Had to take some time off because I just wasn't getting through practices. I was a guy that just, every day I was just hurting, and I didn't want to be that guy. I'm not that guy, so I took a little bit of time off, but I knew I'd be back. Big shout out to my coach for pulling me back in, and my teammates that needed my help. And, here I am. It's crazy. I didn't think I'd be this emotional, but, man, it feels good. It's starting to feel a little bit better as the time ticks on.
Awesome. Give us your thoughts on your performance, because obviously you look great out there, but you were paired up with, I guess, like the toughest human being on the face of the planet. So what's the thought process as you're hitting him with everything and the guy just won't go away?
Yeah, the kid was super tough. I knew he would be. I really thought I was going to finish the fight. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping. I've been pacing in my room nonstop. I couldn't wait to get out there. I fought with a lot of emotion. And, at first round, I was like, God damn, this kid's staying here, And second round, I felt him like going down. He kind of went out, but man, just unloading on him kind of zapped me. And like I said, it's just I can't say it enough, man. I've just been pacing all day. I just wanted that finish so bad, but I did what I did. I came out, I fought hard, and I did what it took, man. I kept telling myself whatever it takes, and I got the job done.
Dana's looking for finishes. So when it goes to a decision, what's the discussion with the team until you hear your name called? Are you thinking you have a chance, or did you kind of give up?
Yeah, I didn't know. I knew, like, once I was in the third round, dude, I was tired. I was zapped. My energy was zapped. I knew I beat the brakes off him. I knew that I was ahead in the fight. There was no doubt in my mind that I was going to win. But as I sat there at the end, I'm like, man, I know he wanted to finish. I know he's looking for finishes. I didn't know. I really didn't know. I had my doubts after the fight. Like, I knew I won the fight decisively, but I know he wants finishes. So I wasn't sure, man. I was just happy to get the W. Proud. I did what I came here to do. And when Professor told me I got it, man, I was so pumped. I was excited. And like I said, it's starting to sink in a little bit more. Man, I was pretty beat, pretty banged up, but everything's starting to feel better right now.
Nice. Last thing for me, what's the path for you? Because, this show is typically about finding these young kids, right? And you've been there before, and you've been around the block a little bit. So, how do you see your career progressing? Is it a slow burn? Do you feel like you need to fight top competition right away? What happens now?
I think that I just need to get comfortable in there. I got this win, but it's still a big goal of mine to get that first official UFC win. I've always been the guy, I'll fight any fight. I fight whoever they give me. I've never said no to a fight. I've always accepted. But I would like to, I don't know, if there's a few strikers out there that want to throw down and put on a show for the fans. If they want, whatever they want to do with me. I'm not calling out top 10 right away. If I want to get my feet wet a little bit and have some fun, that's what I'd like to do. But it is what it is, man. Like you said, I'm a veteran. It's not like I'm the 22-year-old anymore. It's not like I'm the 24-year-old. Like, I'm 32, and there's a short window, and I truly believe I'm about to go on a big run and get 5-6 wins in a row, and then we'll talk.
Dustin, over here on the other side. Your last UFC fight was, I think, the second Fox card, and before that, it was
UFC on Fox too.
I don't even think it aired anywhere. Like, maybe the Facebook prelims or.
It was supposed to be on Fuel TV,
right?
If you guys remember Fuel TV, and then it never aired on Fuel TV.
And then even before that, you were on the Diaz Penn undercard, the Nick Diaz Penn,
UFC 137.
And so those were two massive cards. You've obviously fought in big arenas in Glory, but what's the pressure like coming into this, even with no fans, compared to back then?
Yeah, well, back then, I remember, you get in the fighter meetings, and in UFC 137, it was BJ Penn, Nick Diaz, and I'm in the fighter meeting. I'm sitting next to the Diaz brothers. I got Chet Congo. Dana White's walking in at the fighter meeting talking to us, and I remember, man, looking around like, do I really belong here? You know, I had those thoughts going through my head. And I just got there too soon, and you know, it was a blessing to get with Glory and to be able to grow with Glory. And I came in hot, and then I started fighting these crazy good fighters, these European guys, these foreign guys that were just unbelievable. And I took my growing pains, and then I started winning. I went on a 6-fight win streak, and I started becoming the man in Glory. And that's where I really built my confidence, and that's where I get my confidence today. You know, I've been in there with some killers, and I truly believe that, you know, I am the man. Like, when I sit in that meeting, I can't wait for Dana White to come up and give that meeting and just be the man in the arena.
And speaking on that, before Flores made the walk, he was showing him training with Overeem, and Overeem was saying all this stuff. He's like, oh, I train with kickboxers. I train with Overeem. Can you prepare for your style of fighting in a camp if you're fighting you?
I mean, I guess you can. He does come from a good camp, you know, training with Curtis Blades, Overeem. I mean, Alistair Overeem's you know, there's a K1 kickboxer, the man right there. So I knew he was training with good guys, but at the same time, it's different when you get in there. And once again, I've been the guy that struggled. You know, I say it, my struggle is my strength. I've been the guy that's been knocked out, the guy that's been on the bottom, that's had to rise from the ashes. And I just knew I was more experienced, and I knew he was going to be tough, but I knew he wasn't going to beat me.
And then in Glory, you can't throw elbows, right?
No elbows in Glory.
You threw a few in there.
Yeah, I did throw a few, man. It was fun.
Yeah, so what was it? Did it feel good throwing elbows again in a fight?
Yeah, it felt awesome. You know, one thing, I do like striking and boxing gloves better. I like the 10-ounce gloves. So compared to the little gloves, man, I remember my last MMA fight last year. I fought Cody East, a heavyweight UFC vet, and my hands feel like they do right now because I just punched him so many times, man. So that's something that's a little bit different, the gloves, striking the gloves, so I got to, you know, get used to that again. But, man, I had fun in there. The elbows are always fun when you can unleash all weapons.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, man. Really inspiring, your story, for sure. So in your down moments, in between stints where you took a long time to get back here, and we can hear how much you appreciate that, but in your low moments as you were fighting so hard for so long to come back, what was it that kept you going, that came from deep inside of you?
Just the warrior spirit deep inside, man, the athlete that I've been my whole life, the competitor I've been my whole life. You know, I often say fighting's not who I am. It allows me to do the things that I like to do. I mean, I am a fighter. There's no doubt about it, but I'm just a super competitor. I'm very competitive. I don't like to lose, and when you get to mix it up like that, man, I guess I'm half crazy. You know, we all are that when we do this, but it's fun, man. I just look at it as a competition, and may the best man win.
And now that you're back, does it feel exactly the way you envisioned it feeling, or is it a little different? I know it's a lot different from the last time, but the way you envisioned it over this time as you fought to get back.
You know, it does feel different. I just feel more ready. I feel like I'm the man. I feel like I was the man in the arena tonight. I feel like, you know, I'm a main card fighter. Put me in there. It's going to be exciting fights, and I'm going to give it my all. I just feel so much more comfortable. Like I said, man, I've been to the bottom. I rose from the ashes, and, you know, here I am. I just feel like the man. I feel like I belong.
Can you just, last one for me, talk about the importance of that confidence? You just basically said it, how important that confidence is. Now you feel like you're the man. That can make all the difference in the world to someone out there who wants to be top level at something, and here you are proving that.
100%, man. You have to truly believe in yourself. And like I was saying earlier, you know, when I was sitting in that locker room 10 years ago, looking around, I don't know if I believed it. I believed in myself. I've always known, you know, I've always been very confident. But looking at who I was surrounded by, I was like, do I belong? And now I know I belong. You know, I've been through the ringer, and you know, I just feel like the man. I feel like, you know, I'm that guy that when I step into the room, I'm a part of it, you know? Thank you. Thank you, guys, man. There's going to be more of this. This feels good.